May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly market forecast. We're looking at the NASDAQ. All right, we're looking at NASDAQ futures. All right, the NASDAQ 100. All right, this we're looking at the weekly. We're going to keep this very simple. Uh, this is the weekly time frame. Obviously, it's in an uptrend. All right, we broke structure here. All right, and it's been bullish since. Like the way we came back to test that breakout area, and then we created this order block here, traded up from the order block, and now we're coming back to revisit said order block. Now, I want you to take a close look at this. All right, here is our order block top. All right, let me put that there. All right, and look how close we are. All right, but why does price stop there? Why did price stop there? What happened? This is Friday's candle. This is the candle that resulted from Trump announcing tariffs on China. But his latest tweet is a lot more cooler than that original that first one. All right, he's talking about kind of stepping down the temperature on the tension here, and he's like, Xi Jinping does not want to put his country into a recession, and neither do I. You know, they it just sounds like he's trying to tamper down uh, you know the tension on this thing, and the markets have opened, as you can see here. This is the opening candle. Uh, this is how the week is starting. All right, no wick on the bottom, no wick. All right, just straight up. Okay, that might be the result. Look at this gap, man. Look at the gap. This is a gap up, and it's telling the market is telling you we want prices higher. Period. Okay, it may not even come back down to this order block. All right, it may not touch, but I do believe because price expanded through that order block here with a fair value gap, which lets you know that this isn't a joke order block. Okay, we have the order block here. I mean the fair value gap there, and then price moved all the way up, and now we're revisiting why the price stop on Friday because it ran into this fair value gap. That's what it did. Okay, now I would think that price would have brought it down, and then we would see it find support at the order block and then move on higher. But the fair value gap stopped all of that bearish momentum, a tremendous amount. And here we are pushing higher. Now, this could turn into a big wick, just like this did. This was white at one time and then it turned blue. All right. It was bullish, then it turned bearish. This could turn the same way. We don't know. But thinking in terms of putting together the fundamentals and the technicals, this looks like we might. The market is trying to correct this move. That's what it looks like to me. All right, and if we go to the daily, we can see the order block is here. It just missed in the daily. I mean the weekly fair value gap, and you see the gap up with today's candle. All right. How far are we going up? I don't know, but I think there's a good chance that this thing will wick, and we might see the market might see its way down and then up. I'm looking for a pullback in order to get into this. I can't take a buy here. I can't. I'm waiting for a pullback, and I'm thinking that the pullback will have a higher probability chance to move higher from the order block. I do. So that's what I'll be waiting on. The setup would look something like so. All right, depending on if price moves down, right? Boom, boom, gives me my the low, lower high, lower low, higher high, and the pullback into this bullish leg, this break of market structure here, the market structure shift, if you will, and then price just pushing up from there. Boom. And where would we target? Sorry, we would target these highs right here. All right, I'm gonna mark those for for the week. All right, this week coming, and it may take some time, but I think this is the setup that I think is the higher probability. All right, versus looking for something here. Okay. Um, there is no reason to take shorts in this market. There is no reason to take shorts in this market. That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay. So that's it. I'm going to take a look at the S&P next. Hey, I've already put out videos for the pound, the euro, the US dollar. All right. I put those out already. I want you to go and check them out. I also put out gold as well. I put out one for gold. So go check those out. Check this one out. Trade safely this week coming up, and may profits be upon you.